We've bought another car in our second-hand car flipping challenge, and is it the riskiest one yet? But before we go into this car, let's tell you what happened with the last one.
So the previous car, it was a Citroen C1, and we bought it for about 350. Spent a bit of money, about 400 quid, and then sold it with a bit of profit, which allowed us to buy this new car and still have some money to repair it should it have something. Obviously, Ryan did some repairs already. But if it does have any more issues, we have a little bit of leverage.
We're currently staying in people's houses while we travel the world. But the thing is, we only stay in their houses for around about a week. So we need to turn this car around and MOT it within a week in order to get on our way.
So here's the kicker. So any car that we buy, we have to buy it. It has to be cost effective, because otherwise it's not really worth it. We need to pay for a camper van's engine, and obviously it needs to be rebuilt again. It's costly, right?
Mm-hmm. But not only does it need to be a cheap car, it also has to work or drive. So in order for us to carry on with our travels.
Yeah, so it has to tick all of these boxes.
We then bought this. It's a 2013 Peugeot 208. It's got 112,500 miles. We paid £677 for it. And it's got good service history, 2 keys, and, you know, I think it's a good buy. On the ad on eBay, they said it has a crunchy gearbox. The car only has a week's MOT. So whatever needs doing needs to be done quick, and it needs to pass an MOT. Let's talk to you about what's wrong with this car. So down here, we've got a major a major issue here. All right. There's a dent here in the wheel arch. We won't sort that. We're probably not going to sort the dent in the side either here, or any bodywork. There's sort of scratch down here. We won't be sorting that. As a scratch here as well. So it looks like it's gone through the walls a little bit, but overall, fairly good condition, really. Yeah, small little scratch there on the door. Yeah, I mean little scratches, but at the end of the day, you know, it's a £2,000 car. It will be when we sell it. It's a not a bad little motor, you know. 63 plate, 2014, I think. I mean, there's a dent here. It's not, you know, it's nothing really major at all. Oh, scratch down here as well. We won't be sorting any of the bodywork out. When we sell it, we'll just sell it as is in terms of the bodywork, but mechanically we'll fix that.
This looks already much better than the other one inside. I mean, the steering wheel doesn't have a chunk missing.
Oh yeah,
that's an upgrade.
Had a piece missing, but we changed the steering wheel on it. But...
Yes, I mean the other one had air conditioning as well, so that's not an upgrade. But even the gear thing, this is so good. It's less crunchy than the other one for sure. The seats are really good. They're way more comfortable. It's smooth. Look at Ryan driving.
I'm driving with one hand. The last car.
Don't do that.
Yeah, the last car was a little bit difficult to drive at times when you got above 50, because I think there's a wheel bearing issue, but we sorted them and sold that, so.
Very smooth to drive, and you've got a little bit more space than the other one, although we need to get rid of some stuff.
It's a nice car, yes, but on the way driving home on my 3-hour driving trip, the oil light came on. I had to take the oil filter off because the oil filter was leaking. I think that's the reason that they said they had a dodgy gearbox, because of the oil, but the gearbox seems fine. They thought the car had a major oil leak, but all it was the oil filter, and it looks like picked up another bargain.
Because, hold on.
No, you can't really hear it, can you?
What is it?
Let me change it down in gear. I can't really hear it. It's a rattling noise it was.
Now I'm concerned. What is this rustling noise you haven't told me about?
I don't know. I mean, yeah. Did you hear that? Did you hear that rattling?
What is it anyways, do you know?
Well, I think it's, I'm hoping it's a heat shield, I think. So yeah, I need to fix that as well. But yeah, let's see what we can get for this car when we've fixed it up. And guess what? We've already bought our next car as well.
See, I told you we were crazy, right?
Well, actually, there's nothing mechanically wrong with that one. So it's got really low miles, but it's got someone's keyed it all the way around, and also it's got a dent in the back. So that's the issue with that one. Will anyone actually buy this thing for $2,000?
Stay tuned to find out.
We've had interest, but no one's bought it yet.
No one's come to see it, so we'll see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. And let's talk about the elephant in the room. The van. What is happening with it? We don't know. We're not sure because it's still with the same guy that we left it with. We are waiting to see if they can do it, if it will be done by someone else. We don't know. So this is what we just wanted to give you a bit of an update. It's not an update. I'm so sorry about that. But
what's that like? So basically, last time we put an update up, we said we were going to go and pick the van up at a certain date. We gave him to a certain date, otherwise we were going to take him to court to fix it. And basically, he rang us a week before and he said, "Let's negotiate on."
well, let's sort it out because that he thinks it's our fault. We think it's his fault. And anyways, long story short, we are discussing things. And that's where it was left. No, but that's what was happening. We were discussing things and we haven't heard from him. So we'll see. Mm-hmm. And then that's kind of our very crappy update.
We basically said, yes, we'll negotiate with him. He was trying to find someone to put the engine back in for him, a mechanic. And I think his mechanic friend pulled out. That was the last time we spoke to him, and he said, "I'm trying to find someone else to put it in for you." We've left him to it. We've left him to try and find his a mechanic to put the engine back in, because we're not going to negotiate with him unless it includes putting the engine back in, we picking the van up, and it's running. Because effectively, when we dropped it off to him, it was running. So we've paid a lot of money to put the engine back in ourselves, ourselves, and with a mobile mechanic as well that helped. So basically, we've left it with him to find someone. We haven't heard from him, obviously, in probably 6 weeks now. We're not chasing him because we haven't got a massive amount of money right now to negotiate with him. Anyway, there are people that we can get to rebuild the engine again for around about $3,500. They would take it. Well, the engine's already out, but we can.
Obviously, it would need to be picked up from his place, and obviously the engine will have to be rebuilt again. Although we already paid for that, and so anyway. So long story short, the reason why we said part of the negotiation includes that someone that he knows or a mechanic works with him is because what we don't want is the same thing happening, the engine being taken away and then put back.
And then him blaming us again.
Exactly.
Yeah, we want to make sure there's a warranty, at least a year, or...
Well, he needs to drive. We need to drive. I mean, we didn't drive it. It didn't last a day.
A lot of people would advise that we just whip that van and engine out the guy's workshop. And at the end of the day, we're giving him a certain period of time, and we're going on our travels to continue with our travels.
But anyway, so we're discussing things.
Yeah, we're still discussing it.